from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and I'm just trying to see if it's going to bring you up. Here we go. There's my live. I'm wanting to see my comments. Please say hello when you join me. Let me know where you're coming from. I love to hear from you. And if you haven't yet, please click that subscribe button below, as well as that notification bell, so you get notified every time I go live. Or I release a video. Okay, I'm live here because Facebook will not let me see comments. There's something goofy going on, so I thought, you know what, I'm so excited for the paper pumpkin kit that if I get anybody, I know it's supper time for a lot of people here in southwestern Ontario, but I thought if I get anybody joining me, at least I can see your comments. So let's get started. All right, so this box has seen better days. Although it is a bit mangled, I am hoping. My FedEx driver said no, he did not think anything was out. So, yeah, we got a little bit smooshed. So let's see. Oh, both of my ink spots are in here. So obviously I'm going to have to throw this box out because it is not exactly going to hold much. All right, so hello, Jeannie. No, it's not good, but you know what? At least it's wrapped in plastic. So, because it's wrapped in plastic, it kind of held things from getting out. Now, I have 5 other kits. I always order in extras, and none of the other kits are damaged in any way, so yay. So as you can see, I did not open it. So what are our colors that we need? We need Bumblebee and Evening Evergreen. So I'm going to go behind me here. My ink pads are right behind me. So I've got the big ones here. Set the little baby ones aside. Okay, so and this kit coordinates with the Expressions in Ink products that are in the annual catalog, the designer series paper, it says. So, oh, I'm so excited. Hello, Amy. Yeah, it is a pretty box to be ruined. Okay, so, oh, look at our cards we're gonna create. Oh, they're just gorgeous. Oh, I love them. Okay, so let's open this up. And I am so happy that I can see that you guys are commenting and I can comment back. That makes me so incredibly happy because it is so frustrating not to be able to see your comments and chat with you while I am live. Okay, so let's move this aside. And then pull everything out. Oh, so we have 2 different sizes of envelopes. So there's 2 different sizes of cards. So I'm going to say that the Evening Evergreen here are going to be the small ones. Oh, so pretty. All right, so we need one of these, one of these. We'll need one of these. Guess we don't really need the envelopes. So I'm just setting everything aside here. Oh, look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Wow. Okay. And then one of these, we need that sheet. Move to the side. Oh, look at how pretty these elements are. So Jeannie, do you have your kit ready and waiting to start creating with me? Hello, Gloria. You love this paper pumpkin kit. Yes, it is so pretty. And then one of these. Hello, Lur Park. Yes, these cards look fabulous. Okay, so our sentiments are in French. Is that Danke? Is that German? Dutch? I'm not sure. I think Danke is German. Merci is the French. So, and then the beautiful flower. Okay, so move those aside. And then we have our stamps. So they are sending hugs, congratulations, many thanks for everything, and you are amazing. And then we've got our watercolor splotch, our little flower, another flower, the little dots, and a little stem. Oh, so pretty. Yes, Brad and Connor are golfing tonight for Men's League, so I thought, well, I should go live and do my paper pumpkin. So that's what we're going to do. Marilyn, hello. It's Gloria, it's German. Okay. I thought Danke was German, but I wasn't 100% sure. I spent a few years in Germany, but I was a very, very little girl. I was like 2 years old when I was there. My father, I guess you could say grew up for part of my youth. I was an army brat. My father was in the Canadian Armed Forces, and we moved around a bit, and we did live in Germany. My younger sister was born in Germany on the Canadian Air Force's base. So, but like I said, I was very little, so I do not, so thanks for everything. I don't really remember much. Your box came today too, Marilyn. Yes, I was so excited when my doorbell rang. And I thought, well, it is Men's League for the guys at the golf course. And Danny's got her boyfriend over. And they're out on the deck. So I thought, well, nobody's going to grumble about me playing down here with you guys. Oh, our anniversary dinner, Amy, was so fabulous. It had been so long that I couldn't decide. It was terrible. I couldn't decide what I wanted because I was just so excited. We went to Milestones. I love Milestones restaurant. I'm looking for my other, oh, here it is. I was looking for these. I love Milestones restaurant. So I'm just looking. Oh, I'm supposed to stamp these flowers as well. So I finally decided on something, and it was delicious. I had the portobello mushroom chicken with spaghettini noodles. And there were such big portions that I had leftovers for my lunch today. So I'm just gonna put that on there, and then we need this little one here as well. Is that? Yes, so this one, and then this is my sentiment. And that's, so these, let's get this stuff out of the way. So for everything is going to be stamped in the bumblebee. I love that they give you the little spots. to use. I'm just centering these on my blocks here. And then we have to clean them and bring in my, move that to the side. All right, so let's clean these on my chamois. So my Sweet as a Peach Stamp Camp ladies, the Stamp Camp items went in the mail today, so you should be getting them the start of next week. Yay! Tomorrow I'll be filming my videos for it. So, all right, so we are going to take this layer here and we're going to stamp 3 of the bigger flower in the Evening Evergreen. But as always, I like to stamp off first just to make sure I've got a nice well-inked image. Okay. I don't know if you can hear my next door neighbor. Their grandson and granddaughter are over out on the driveway in the front yard, and they're playing away. Whoop. So little Dallas is giggling away. I can hear him. I think it's Dallas and not Layla. All right, so then this one goes here. And then, and I'm turning this so that it's a different orientation each time. Hello, Barbie. Oh, you froze up. Oh, no. Jeannie. Amy, you can't wait for Stamp Camp. I can't wait for Stamp Camp. I'm super excited. I have some extra little treats in the packages for you ladies. I had so much fun designing and decorating. Okay, and then another one here. And up here, I'm just going by the photo. So, oh, you missed a lot. Has anybody else froze up? All right, so I'm looking and I'm seeing that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got all 5 of those on there. Clean that off. And where is my base? So let's, even though I cleaned those, oh, I do apologize. Maisie has just discovered that there's people out front, so she is barking. All right, so this is a small inside. So let's do it like that. So we're gonna take this stamp here and right in the corner, we're gonna stamp it. It was so strange driving into London last night. We left the house here. We are like 25, 30 minutes tops outside of London, and depending on traffic. However, we left at 20 to 5. Our reservation was at 5:30, and we did not get to the restaurant until 5:27. I am not kidding. The rush hour traffic was incredible. It was just like, wow. Okay, this says just glue dots, but you know what? If I have my liquid glue right here, so I'm just going to use it for it. Yeah, we couldn't believe it because we're not used to going into London in the first place. And especially at dinner time. So it was kind of crazy, the rush hour traffic. And a lot has changed since the last time we drove into that end of the city. I'm just going to flip this over to give it a press. Okay, so our For Everything is going to, let's open up my bumblebee. All right. And I need this. Let's move this to the side so I can see better. White on white is kind of difficult, so. All right, these are such pretty cards. I am really excited for this, creating with this kit. There we go. Clean that off, close this up. Alrighty. So, now what are we doing with our thanks? I'm assuming it's glue dots. Yes. It's showing glue dot. Oh no, that's sequins. So the thanks, yes, glue dots, just in a couple different spots. All right, so let's find those glue dots in this pile. Oh, here they are. And my take your pick tool. So is anybody else creating alongside with me? And seriously, I pulled the whole thing off. Is that going to work? Nope. So let's pull out. These are probably too big though, I bet. Well, we'll see. Because that little one did not want to. All right, so we're going to go right here. I find those teeny tiny ones, I generally don't use them. I find them very tricky to maneuver. And let's see. Let's put this one right here, and let's just hope that it's going to be okay. All right, so we're going to go right here. Before I press down, take a look and make sure that I am straight. It's hard to tell if you're straight when you're looking across. All right, and then this has two little dimensionals. All right, so let's grab our little babies from the drawer. You're behind now. Oh, because of your feed froze. And Amy, you haven't even gotten a shipping notification. I would call tomorrow to find out about it. Because they do a second billing on, is it the 21st? I know both Jeannie and I have both had to call in because we missed the first for some reason, and so we both had to call in to get find out what was going on. And we were in the second shipment, so the one time. Oh, there they are. All right, so now it's showing me that I need to put a whole slew of these pretty sequins, like 5 of them, of these beauties on here. So, and they are adhesive back, but you know me, I'm going to just give myself extra assurance that it is not going to fall off. And 1 and 2. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there is card 1. So pretty. So pretty. But you know what? Let's decorate up this envelope as well. Let's, while we're here, let's take our evening evergreen and let's put this pretty flower down here like that. Alrighty. And there we have card 1. All done, and I didn't mess it up. Aren't you impressed? I am. Usually I mess something up, but oh, so pretty. All right, so I'm going in backwards here because that was card 2, but I did that as card 1 because my stuff was on top. All right, so next, let's move you to the side, and we need this beauty here. Oh, I just love the way this looks. All right, so, and then we need the twine, and we need one of these for You Are Amazing. Put this to the side. I even went easy peasy with my supper tonight because I wasn't cooking for anybody else because Brad and Connor will grab something on the golf course, and Danny was eating with her boyfriend. So I made myself a yummy toasted bacon and tomato sandwich. We have fresh Ontario tomatoes in our grocery store now. So I saw them when I scooted to the grocery store this afternoon and thought, oh, I know exactly what I'm going to have for my dinner tonight. Okay, let's bring this back here. Am I getting out of camera view here? Okay. Very good. Bring this down just a smidge. So Jeannie says, very, very nice. Gloria says she loves the bling and the many colors that it reflects. Yes, they're like an iridescent, so they give off all kinds. I can see yellows and pinks and blues and purples. I love that. Did I weave the back before I cooked it? Oh, bacon. Did I? Yes, I cooked the bacon. And I always put cheese on my bacon tomato. Well, it was a lettuce as well, because I bought a little thing of leaf lettuce in the grocery store, and I planted it in a pot on the deck with my basil and parsley. Last week we had linguine with basil parsley pesto with the basil and the parsley from the pot on my deck, and then tonight I had the bacon on the lettuce on my sandwich was from that pot as well. Just delicious, and I love when I can actually just go outside my back door and grab it. Okay, so we are where's the end? Oh, there it is. We are supposed to take the evening evergreen twine, and we're going to wrap it around twice. So that means it's going to show on the back here. But first we need to take our bone folder and fold and burnish. I guess we don't need the pierce mat here at the moment. All right, so we're just going to quickly 1 and 2, and that looks like that should be good. So I like to take my glue dots and put them down where, especially with baker's twine, I like to put it down where I'm thinking it's going to go. Oh, and there she goes again. Miss Maisie is awfully barky today. So about there. So before we do anything else, because this is kind of curly, so we're going to take our fingers and you just pull it like this so that it takes a bit of that, the heat and the oil from your hand takes a bit of the curlicue out of it, so it's easier to work with. All right, so I'm going to say that's probably good. So because I've got that glue dot there, I can take and easily wrap and get the right tension. Although I think I have, yeah, I've got too much on that side. So I've got too much on my right. So I'm just gonna take it and there we go. All right, just doing a little adjustment there, pulling it so it's tight enough. And, oh, my bow needs to be this way. Oh, and I did it again. I went the opposite way. See, Marcy always messes up. I pulled it too much. Now, it's always an adventure, right? There, that should, there. Don't want to get in the same predicament there. That should be good. Straighten it. Bring that, oh, for goodness sake. There. This is the longest thing. But see, we all struggle with different things. It's no biggie. Just taking a few more moments. I'm not stressing about it. If you can't laugh at yourself. All right. Oh, my goodness. one more. There. That should do it. All right. I promise any newbies that are watching me, I'm not always like this. I do have my stuff together usually. It's just when you're doing it live and you've never done it before, there's always a little give and take, right? Okay, so we're going to straighten our bows here. See, they're all twisty. So I am going to, I filed my nails way back, and now I don't have anything to grab on. So I've straightened it out, so I'm taking my finger and holding it so that it will not twist on me as I give it a tug. It's straightening out that bow. Getting my loops the same, and there we go, a cute little bow. And now we can snip our tails. Alrighty, and now we need to pop out this beautiful vellum flower, and we are going to just put 3 glue dots on the one section. I love that they're now giving us color instruction photos. Oh, so fabulous. So according to this, we are just putting 3 little glue dots right here. So let's see here. All right. So I'm going to, it's showing there, but our thing is here, so we'll see. All right, so flip it over and see if we can't get a few of these. All right, so it's supposed to be here, so let's see. I'm going to put one here in the center. I'm going rogue a bit because I want it to be hidden. And it's going to go like this, and then my sentiment label is going to go here. So I want to condense my glue dots in this area here. 2 and 3, because they're not going to show. So 1 on either side of my, I'll move you down just slightly. I can see through that I've got 1 on either side of the twine, and then when I put, I'm not pressing down, because now I'm going to bring this over here like this, so I can bring this up just slightly like that. Okay, and now we need some dimensionals. So I'm going to avoid putting dimensionals in the middle because of the fact that that twine is there. So we don't want to be running into that and making it lopsided. So alrighty. So the card I created yesterday with the koalas, Brad loved it. He said, "Aw, is that you and me?" which was so cute. All right, so now we need some more sequins. So it's showing us a row of 5. So we've got 2 over here, 2 here, and 1 down here. Although mine might be a little further over, so let's do 2 here. We're going to do opposite because I think I put my vellum down a little too far over. My glue is like stuck. There we go. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then more of these gorgeous sequins. Now you don't have to do what I do and add that extra bit of adhesive. It's just me being persnickety. Okay. Oh, so gorgeous. So pretty. All right, so what should we put on the inside? Let's do, because we've got this big one on the outside, so let's do this in the, let's do it in the, do you want the bumblebee or should we do it in the evening evergreen? So, evening evergreen or bumblebee. Oh, I don't have, oh, there it is. Which color should I stamp the flower on the inside? The flower's the same as the die cut in the suite. Yes, I have the suite, but I haven't even started playing with it yet, Gloria. So I'm giving it another minute to see what you guys vote. Which color should I stamp the inside? Should it be the bumblebee or should it be the evergreen? Because the evergreen is the twine. Evergreen, Jeannie says. Zoom you in just slightly. I can do that here on YouTube, or I can't on Facebook. So there. Okay, so Jeannie says evergreen, so evergreen it is. All right. And then, oh, Marilyn says bumblebee. Okay, well, how about you just made 12 cards using that die for the flowers. Oh, nice. How about we clean the stamp off and we do bumblebee on the envelope. So that way we're using both. Alrighty. There. So now the envelope has the bumblebee and the inside of the card has the evergreen. That evening evergreen is a gorgeous color. So there we have card number 2. Okay, so let's move that to the side and see what card number 3 is here. Okay, so, oh, we need 3 of those. Where are they? I need this. All right, so getting organized here. So we're using all 3 of these beautiful die cuts. have to be careful pulling it apart. You don't want to rip it. Okay, see, there's a, right there. There's a couple spots where it's really sticky. Doesn't want to come out, and I'm so worried that I'm going to end up ripping it. Let's take the snips to get there. When there's just so much cardstock around it, and you have to be so gentle, gentle. Okay, oh my. What is stuck on here? That piece right there. I don't know if anybody else had this problem when they're trying to get their pieces out, but I'm carefully cutting in between so that it's less, because they're so thin and delicate. So it's less cardstock to be weighing on it, pulling on it. And there's that little culprit right there that was stuck, was causing me all those issues. It's warmed back up again here in southwestern Ontario. Crazy, crazy weather. I mean, it got down to 9, it was 9 degrees this morning. That was crazy cold. When we were just in the 30s last week with that humidity and that. Now the humidity's coming back. So you just never know. That's weather in Canada for you, especially Ontario. And Diana says it's 117 in Arizona. Yikes. But it's a dry heat. I don't think that she cares about that. It just makes it so hot. I remember when we went to Arizona a few years ago in June, the end of June. My nephew is a naturopath doctor down there. He and his wife, we went down for his graduation. And oh my gosh, it was so incredibly hot. The water coming out of the fridge that in the house that we rented, my sisters and I, our families, we went together and rented a very large house, and we all stayed at, and the water coming out of the fridge was warm, out of the built-in water system in the fridge. It was crazy. It was crazy. He was engaged at the time, and we all told him, do not pick June for your wedding, please. It's just too hot. Thank goodness Drew and Caitlin got married in March, a couple years later. So yeah, I don't know how you people down there do anything when it's that hot. Go out and do your groceries or anything. All right, so we have all our bits and bobs here. So let's take a look here at All right, so this one here, oh, we're tangled. Oh, and I see there's a pink piece that I didn't get. All right, and I really do apologize for my dogs. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this here, we're gonna put, here they are. We're gonna flip that over and put a glue dot right here. And then this one here gets a glue dot. Whoop, that did not stick. This one here gets a glue dot here. And then this one here gets one in the middle. So that's a tiny area, but that's okay. All right, so then our vellum piece gets 4 in like a diamond pattern. So let's fold and burnish our card base here. All right, so this is the back side, so we need 1, 2, 3, oh, stick, and 4. Okay, so these 4 are here in the middle. So let's flip you over and center you. And I'm looking at the top and the side to make sure. I'm a little low. If you haven't pressed down firmly, then you can easily lift up and adjust. There, I think that's good. All right, so then it's hard to tell which one is the bottom. I don't think it really matters. So let's do the green one first. So you are going to, oh, there's one of my long hairs. You're gonna go like that. So I'm a little high, I think. Can we lift this up without? I'm rolling it. There we go. There. Okay, so there's that one. And then we'll do the pink here. So this is going like this. And then the purple like that. Oh, a little too far over. We need to move you. There we go. More centered like that. All right, set this aside. And we need the bumblebee, and we're going to do a congratulations on so peel that one there off, and I can see I've got a hair stuck to this already. Oh, it's right underneath the stamp. Okay, so clean this one. So this is the only stamping that this calls for. However, we will stamp on the inside, just like the others. And where's my long, here it is. Okay, move this out of the way. And right smack dab in the center. There we go. Close this up for the moment. Now, we need a nice big bow to put. So, we are going to use actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this here, and I'm going to use a glue dot on the back because that's easier. All right, so and then loop it. I might not have pulled enough off. So give us a loop there. Oh, I think that needs to be a longer loop. There we go. Press that down in. Then take and weave this back across. And you want your loops to be somewhat similar in size, I think. Does that look? And then another glue dot to hold. See, does that look? And then that's just going to secure that down. And there we go. And now we need a couple dimensionals to pop this on. And I'm done this little mini one. Actually, let's use a big one. And then I'm going to put a couple on here because this is quite long. So I want to put a couple on here so that, whoops, we're not getting a saggy center. No saggy middles. All right, and we will adjust our bow in a minute. My bow is going the opposite direction, but that is okay. So congratulations. Oh, we need to press you down just a bit. Then we've got, so then our bow is, this one here is a smidge longer. There we go. And then we need 5 of these beautiful sequins. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Whoop. Oh, there's a piece of... Alrighty. There we go. Look at that. So pretty. So pretty. Okay, so we need to, oh, don't put the pad away. We need to stamp. They're all going to have that same pretty flower. And then I'm going to play and do some alternatives. And I'm going to pull in my in colors, my other in colors, so that we've got some color variations. All right, so down here in the corner, and then the envelope. There we go. All righty. And I really, really do apologize for my dog. I see I'm losing people, and I am gonna bet it's because my dog won't stop barking, and there's nobody in the house to shush her. All right, so let's bring you back out. So there we have our 3 beautiful cards. Oh, and now Buffy, Danny's dog, is getting in on it with the barking. All right. So there you have it. This month's paper pumpkin kit is just gorgeous. I love this kit. I cannot wait to start playing and making some different fun alternatives and pulling in some of the other colors that are being used in here. They're just gorgeous. So yeah, all right. I'm just looking at my comments. Jeannie, yes, it is so pretty. And how did you make out making your cards, Jeannie? Yeah, so lovely, these cards. All right, I don't see any other comments or questions. Yeah, so that is all for me tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. I loved chatting with you. You didn't get them all done, but that's okay. You saw me doing mine. So, and I'm only doing the 3 at this point in time. I'm not doing the rest of them because I'm going to play. So I will be back on Monday. I won't be live tomorrow. I'll be back on Monday morning at 10:30, and I have a sweet little baby card for you using the Wildly Adorable stamp set. So this is Monday morning. I'm going to be creating a pretty cute little card with that set. So have a fabulous weekend, everybody. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. We're golfing on Saturday because, I don't know, there's some golf tournament on Sunday that the guys all want to watch. So, and Brad's request is hamburgers and hot dogs. So that's what I'm grilling. All right, so you can't wait to see the alternatives, Marilyn. Yeah, I'm going to start playing. After I have to shoot my videos for my stamp camp, I'm going to shoot 3 videos for the 3 different cards so that we've got those to go by as well. So then once I'm done that, I'm going to start playing with this stuff here. So have a fabulous weekend, guys. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you on Monday morning. Bye for now.